Hi, Assalamualaikum, and a very good day to Dr. Hemaroshni and fellow friends. Today, we would like to discuss on the topic of the importance of safety at construction sites and effects on site personnel. As we all know, construction sites are the most dangerous places to work, with accidents frequently resulting in fatalities or serious injuries. Despite the fact that the construction site employs safety procedures, accident might still occur due to the site personnel, machines, and site environments disregard for safety. Research study as the construction site can be divided into two sets of studies, one for injury prevention and the other is the study of adherence to safety regulation. Employees are more likely to be injured if they work in an unfamiliar environment or are isolated from other employees or are unaware of their job. Therefore, accidents on construction sites are caused by a variety of circumstances that might have negative consequences for workers. We are going to discuss on the importance of safety at construction sites and the effects on site personnel. I would like to pass to Farina to explain more on points regarding this issue.
The first point is lack of knowledge on safety measures. The number of workers with no knowledge of safety is higher than the number of workers who do, which resulted in lack of communication among workers involved and lack of proper inspection that cause for accident occurring at the construction site. Difference in language use among workers is also one of the causes of lack of knowledge and make it difficult for employers to explain safety measures to workers at construction site. Therefore, employers need to take initiative to provide knowledge on safety measures at construction site consistently to practice the knowledge. Besides, improvement of safety performance at construction site is also the main contributor. By improving the safety performance, site personnel can be avoided from minor injuries or even death. Knowledge is important where safety knowledge at construction site is also a continuous of safety performance improvement at construction site. Companies should provide new employees with a safety and health training program. This method will avoid the organization orientation from becoming a problem. The goal of training is to prevent accident and injuries by informing personnel about the importance of following safety law. Furthermore, to avoid self-harming scenarios, employees must also be more aware to the environment around the workplace. Therefore, by implying this step, employers can reduce the risk of death and accident to the site personnel while working. Next, let's move to the next presenter, NURAIN.
Hi, my name is ZAFIRAH. I would like to share about negligence of safety measure by the workers. This will cause increases the risk of accidents and making damage and injuries at the construction site. Workers turnover and wrongdoing, a lack of safety performance, no maintenance tools and inspection system that is inadequate are all the factors that contribute to the accidents. In Malaysia, there is a law under the safety and health where the employees do not take serious in safety measure at construction site will be punished or fined. First offense, the employee will be given a warning or summons. For the second time, they will be suspended for 2 weeks, and for the third time or involved that, the employee may be dismissed. Safety measure is very important to reduce the risk at the construction site. By giving the fine or penalty towards workers, negligence towards safety may result in a good beneficial for both sides. Accidents can be considerably reduced by using the correct policies in conjunction with safety management. Next, the way to prevent the accident. First, we must to provide the impressive training and knowledge about the safety among the employees and employer. The workers must be educated continuously towards the workers that have low general and vocational education level employees to send out one of the safety to the underling better. The safety officer needs to provide the safety knowledge on daily basis before the workers start work. Also, the safety officer should also add the safety signage in the construction area and always to ensure the workers always use the personal protective equipment, PPE, and harness when doing work in the construction. In addition, by appointing a leader from the employees can also monitor the condition of the employees. Next, the workers must also conduct an inspection on the machineries they use so that all machineries are in a good condition, and in the event of damage to the machineries used, workers must report the damage to the superiors. In conclusion, this can prevent and reduce the rate of accidents of work. I would like to pass next to SYAZWANI.
Next, I will share about occupational accident cost, financial losses, workplace. Occupational accident cost, financial losses, workplace will be the main effect towards construction site employers. When there is accident that occurs at construction sites, the employers need to be compensated for injuries or fatal of workers that happen to the victim family. The direct and indirect costs of accident increase the cost of building projects due to poor safety performance on the job site. Cost of accident on construction project site is based on unsafe act where site personnel fail to wear or use personal protective equipment, PPE. If there is a death at the construction site, the project will be delayed and cause the target date to be completed to change and not be achieved. As a result, this will cause losses to the company as it has to pay fines for delays in completing the project. By taking precautions and providing adequate knowledge to workers on construction site can reduce the occupational cost of a construction company. Next, the greater emphasis of safety measure by the employer is the key to minimize accidents occurring at construction site. When the employers do take serious on safety at construction site, the workers will also follow the rule. For further knowledge in the construction sector, equipment and machineries, site condition, industrial nature, management attitude and approach, and human aspect can all have a direct impact on safety performance. The employer are really the main example to make sure workers obey on safety and health regulations. All parties must also work together in any situation in order to reduce the risk of death and accident to construction site.
In conclusion, we strongly agree that enhancing safety performance at construction site does not only give positive impact to the workers, but those around them. The key to minimize the number of accidents and deaths on construction site is to raise worker safety knowledge. Avoiding self-harming scenarios, employees must also be more aware to the environment around the workplace. Employees can benefit from this in a variety of ways by saving themselves and those around them. Preventing workplace accidents, on the other hand, is heavily reliant on improving working conditions. There are few suggestions that can be concluded based on studying articles on this topic. By providing safety awareness to workers by giving personal protective equipment, PPE, such as safety helmet, safety boot, reflective vest, and other safety equipment is important to reduce waste on workers. Giving safety training and knowledge about safety measures among employers and employees before starting work also one of the suggestions that can be practiced by employers for better work environment. It is obvious that training plays a part in defining management strategies that improve safety performance. This method should be outlined in detail by a specific procedure for each hazardous activity identified during the design stage. On the other hand, enhancing communication among workers involved may be one of the best ways to reduce number of fatality. Lastly, conducting proper inspection for machineries and equipment used periodically, depending on frequency of use at construction site, may be the best suggestion that we can conclude. We have reached the end of this discussion. We can conclude that there are surely many ways that can reduce risk and accident at construction site. It is now depending on employers or workers to implement the suggestion in their work environment. Thank you.